So let's talk about schema. Schema is easy to overlook, but it is helpful and it is incredibly fast to do. So there's no reason that every single URL on your domain should not have schema. It definitely should. So what schema is it's a markup language, structured data that helps Google and other search engines understand what the content is. Okay, so the types of schema, the big main types I'm going to cover here: organization schema, local business, product, article, FAQ, review, and breadcrumb. So let's break these down one by one. So organization schema should be basically on every single URL on your domain, on the header of every page, and it's there to provide Google search engines with consistent information about your business across the entire domain. Local business schema, that should only be on one URL, and it should be on the URL that your Google business profile points to. So if you have multiple locations, each location page should have schema that match the Google business profile. If you only have one location, it's probably going to be your homepage, and your homepage then should have local business schema that matches your Google business profile. And this improves local SEO by showing Google, confirming that your business on the landing page is the exact same business on the Google business profile. So all the data, all the information needs to match. The next type is product schema. Obviously, this is mainly for e-commerce type websites, and this would go on an individual product page, and that's going to provide the information about the product, price, availability, specifications. Just more information, so Google can do a pretty good job guessing by looking at your page, but by using structured data, you're going to make sure that Google isn't guessing. Article schema should be on every single blog post, every single article, and the goal of that is, if it's done correctly, it can actually make the pages look better in search results, which drive improved click-through rate. FAQ schema should be on any page with FAQs, which should be a lot of your pages if you're following along. The reason we want to do that is Google can then display questions and answers directly on the search engine results page. And the more space that your result takes up on the SERP, the more clicks you're going to get. Review schema, that goes on every page that has reviews. Sometimes you can get the review ratings to display directly. That's getting harder and harder to do. But regardless, if you have customer reviews, you should have review schema. Now, breadcrumb schema, basically, you'll put that on every page that has a hierarchical structure. So the big example for hierarchical structure are target URLs and supporting content. And the reason for that is to make sure that Google understands the site structure and that these are silos that you've created. So breadcrumb schema should definitely be everywhere that you are implementing a hierarchical site structure. So schema should be on every URL on the domain. Use schema on every URL you should. I'm Yoda here. So it should be on every URL, even if it's just organizational schema because nothing else fits, it should still be there. You can put multiple types on there. So if you have an article with an FAQ section that has reviews, you're going to have the review schema, the FAQ schema, the article schema, the organizational schema, and the breadcrumb schema. Okay. So you always need to validate with Google's structured data testing tool. That link is in the module, and ChatGPT will write the schema for you. You can just take that and then paste it into your website. The prompts to get ChatGPT to write it for you, super simple. They're also in the module, the prompts that we use.